This is why I love sports. The Atlanta Falcons upset, bamboozled, shocked the LA Rams on Monday Night Football 27-24. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Tyler Gates, aka Tag Live 205. Welcome back to another episode where we are talking about my Atlanta Falcons beating the Los Angeles Rams, shocking them on Monday Night Football and giving the Rams a bit of a taste of their own medicine, rather, when we are discussing playoff implications. That's a winner. That's a winner right there. I'm going to get into it here. But before we do, if you have not already, hit that like, comment, and subscribe button down below. Please share these videos. Share my reels. Share my posts on Instagram. And when I go live on Millions, when I go live on Instagram, yes, those are a multi-stream videos. Please let me know if you have any trouble accessing my lives, and I will help you out with that. Ladies and gentlemen, let me be very clear right now. The Atlanta Falcons walked into Monday Night Football with nothing to play for, and they played like a team that had everything to prove. I'm surprised. I'm shocked. 27-24, like I mentioned. And oh, by the way, when I said the Atlanta Falcons were winning this game, I predicted 24-21. I said we were going to have 24. I said the Rams were going to have 21, right? But they decided to score 3 more. Hey, close enough is good enough for me when we talk about the Atlanta Falcons this season. This wasn't luck. This was intent. This game was intentional. It was prime time. It was from a national audience. Playoff-hungry Rams got exposed, in my opinion. This high-powered offense got exposed. You can beat the Seahawks or lose. I don't get it. Not tonight. Not tonight. That's what the Falcons said. Not tonight. We're not the Seahawks. We're not the 49ers. We are not the Eagles, okay? Not tonight. Even though all those teams are better than us, we showed basically every single one of those teams in the NFC in playoff contention and teams in the AFC, this is what you have to do to shut down Puka Nacua. This is what you have to do to shut down Kyrie Williams. That's what we showed y'all last night. We showed you the blueprint on how to beat the Rams. Just keep pressuring Matthew Stafford. Did you not watch him in Detroit? You not watch him? The Falcons defense, they set the tone. Let's start off with this game and how they won on the defensive side. Pressured Matthew Stafford all night. Look at the numbers right now. Disrupted timing. They tackled them in space, and they forced tough throws late. Why can't the Falcons do this all season? Why? I've been saying this all season about the Falcons. We cannot pressure the quarterback sometimes, and I don't understand why we can't tackle in space. Lord have mercy, we can't do it. They didn't play scared. They played aggressive. But when you're saying that we're not going to walk in here and win, and when you're saying that this is going to be a walkthrough for the Rams, when you have experts saying that the Rams are going to beat us by 2 touchdowns, when you have experts saying that the Rams are just going to come in here and play with us like we're some type of toys, we don't appreciate that. I said it before and I'll say it again. Atlanta is a sports city. Don't get it twisted. We pop out for our sports. We flash our jewelry for our sports. We show out and show up, as we say here in Atlanta. Now I got to talk about Matthew Stafford, because I understand that I'm not going to sugarcoat this at all. I'm not. And go Dogs. Missed throws, late reads, and forced balls into coverage. I'm looking at the stats right now. You can't force throws like that, Matthew Stafford, in the playoffs. And you can't miss these wide open throws. He missed a couple. Now, the Falcons defense obviously is the Falcons defense, so they did blow a lot of coverage, which led to the Rams getting downfield. But this was not vintage Stafford at all this season. I mean, not this season, this game. This was a quarterback pressing. He was under the pressure of the critics. He was under the pressure of people saying that the Super Bowl team of the Rams, he was under the pressure that the Rams had this game won. He was under the notion that this is going to be a cruise control. He was under the pressure of the critics saying that, oh, the Rams can go to the Super Bowl and win it. And having all of these good things happen to you, something was going to happen eventually. And the Falcons' mindset here, they had nothing to play for. That was wrong. People love saying that Atlanta has nothing to play for. No, they had everything to play for. Jobs, pride, future roles, accountability, teamwork, team effort. I mean, this is professional football being played. Tape is forever. And last night, the Falcons put good tape out there. So whoever's going to get a contract in the offseason, whether that's Kyle Pitts, whether that's Devon Diablo, if he opts out, I mean, Leonard Floyd, are we going to bring him back? Which leads me to the question, has Raheem Morris secured his job for next season? I think he has. People have been very critical of Raheem Morris and what he's been able to do for the Atlanta Falcons. The team still plays hard. People say that he lost the locker room when Ray McLeod, got cut, and Younghoe Koo got cut after that first game. That's where things started going downhill pretty early for the Atlanta Falcons. So I'm going to tell you this right here. The locker room didn't quit. The locker room didn't quit. And to see how the locker room bonded, to see how this team bonded last night, why can't we do this for 18 weeks? Why? You see players actually fighting for him now. Where was this at? I don't know what ownership will decide. I did hear rumors about them bringing in some type of advisory a couple days ago to overlook some changes regarding Terry Fontenot and Raheem Morris. I'm not the biggest fan of that. I may have to read into it more, but I'm not the biggest fan of what that process is going to look like. Hopefully, they understand what the process is going to look like, and hopefully they know what we know. That looked like a coach who still has the room to me out there. He still has the room on lock. So we're going to see what that leads to. But the closing drive and the winning moment, what a moment it was for the Atlanta Falcons fans. It felt like relief, a breath of fresh air, so on and so forth, because we understand that if you are a Falcons fan this morning, you woke up this morning feeling good. You woke up this morning feeling great. But the pressure of blowing leads is still there. I cannot believe that shout out the Water Boys podcast. The blood pressure birds stressing you out once again, blowing another lead. We can't do that. But when the moment came, Atlanta didn't blink. They executed late. It was calm decision-making finally about time. And they finished the game on top. But the difference between survival and believing, that's two different things. Let's look at this, and I have it in my notes here. The difference between survival and belief is that when you're surviving, you're just biting off bits and chunks of food that people left you on the table, trying to make it happen, trying to make it work. But when you believe in yourself and you believe that you can win, that's what the Atlanta Falcons played with yesterday. We didn't play with the surviving aspect. We played with the belief that we could beat the Los Angeles Rams, that we could beat a team like this, that we could beat any team in the NFL if we just believe. That's what the locker room has lost, our belief. We were trying to survive. We can't survive anymore. We have to believe that we are the best team in the NFC. We have to believe that we have the best player in football in Bijan Robinson. We have to believe that the Atlanta Falcons understand and comprehend that this franchise can go in the right direction with the right management, with the right leadership. What does this mean moving forward? We didn't save the season. Too late for that. But this sets the standard. This sets the blueprint for next season and beyond. The window is opening for us to win a Super Bowl. Everybody's young. Everybody is young. The defense found the identity. The young players gain control, and they're gaining more responsibility. Xavier Watts, Billy Bowman, Jalen Walker, James Pierce, they're gaining more trust from the coaching staff. And finally, the Atlanta Falcons didn't just win this game. They sent the message to the NFC South for next season, and the rest of the National Football Conference. I didn't say league, I said conference. The NFC is in trouble next season. They're in trouble. Don't write us off because we're not writing back. Don't ever write us off. Don't ever write us off. We're coming back. The Falcons are coming. Trust me. We're on the way. And it won't be long. It's going to be next season. It won't be long. Bijan Robinson is the best player in football, and I'm going to continue to say it. You say Josh Allen. You say Lamar Jackson. You say Joe Burrow. You say Puka Nacua. You say Jackson Smith-Njigba. You say Myles Garrett. You say TJ Watt. You say Patrick Surtain. He's the best player in football. You say Saquon Barkley, but he's the best player in football. You say Jamar Chase, but he's the best player in football. You say Justin Jefferson, but Bijan Robinson is the best player in the NFL right now. Told you it was going to be upset. I told you it was going to be upset. Let me know down below what you guys think of this video. Comment, subscribe, add your comments, ask questions so I can answer them. Come on Instagram as well. Taglout205 on there. No captions, no punctuations, all lowercase. Also, Tyler A. Gates is my personal official Instagram if you want to follow that as well. Also, keep up with Taglout205 updates. I will be on there as well. I will try my hardest next year to get more things out to you. But we have a lot of things coming next year. Big things. Big things are coming. Interviews, sit-down interviews, in-person interviews, and traveling. Taglout205 will be on the road next season. So if you guys want me to come to your city and do a show, let me know. Let me know. And I'll say it again. Close enough counts when it's the Atlanta Falcons. Close enough is good enough when it comes to us. Stay live, y'all, and I'm out. Peace.